as men and women of Uganda, serving in the medical laboratory. Bless us with knowledge and wisdom from above. Medical laboratory we cherish and adore. Medical laboratory, wonderful profession, the core of medicine. Gone are the days of blind treatment and nation. Medical laboratory is here to bridge the gap. We no longer guess medical condition. Medical laboratory we cherish and adore. Medical laboratory, wonderful profession, the core of medicine. Let us rejoice and be glad, all Ugandans, generation now and the next to come. Medical laboratory is here to manage disease outbreak through surveillance and through research. Medical laboratory, wonderful.
As usual, this is Babidi Dama, your PRO, your Umlta, and together we have met some big person that I wanted you to know, that I wanted to introduce to you, and he's going to introduce himself. I'll not talk about him because he's around. Yes, sir, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
This is Uganda, and before you is Umlta. I think you've heard about it.
Yes,
Umlta is Uganda Medical Laboratory Technology Association.
Okay.
You've heard about it?
Of course, I've heard about it.
Yeah, I thought I'm introducing a new thing to you. So, what do you know about us, at least in your country, before we go to your introduction?
Well, I know that Umlta has been having some conferences and they are promoting the unity of the professions, and I've attended some of the conferences, particularly the one at Moroto. I was there, and many other functions I've attended. So I'm not a total stranger, but it's just that this new regime, I'm new to them. So I'm happy to know you that you are the PRO. So that's why it's new to me. So,
so this is the new PRO, the elected one.
Yes.
And I would like the professions to know about you. Who is you?
Who am I? Okay, by name I am Salam Mujib. Salam Mujib, Dr. Salam Mujib. I have a PhD in medical laboratory science. My field is chemical pathology. Although my first degree is in hematology and blood transfusion. So I started as a laboratory assistant. I might interest you to know that I spent 37 years in the profession because I entered the medical laboratory profession in 1988.
1988.
1988.
We are talking 88 of Museveni, President Museveni.
1988, yes.
That is actually 2 years before he captured power. I mean, after capturing power.
I don't know about. Wow. But now I'm talking of, I started from Nigeria, so and rose through the ladder. Yes. I did lab assistant, then I became a laboratory scientist. I did my master's, I did PhD. So I was selected by the Nigerian government among the people called Technical Aid Corps volunteer to help Uganda in starting a medical school at Islamic University in Uganda. So I came here 2014, so this is my 11th year.
So you're a lecturer in Uganda?
Yes, I'm a lecturer with Islamic University. We started with medicine, so after 5 years, we started nursing. And after then, like 6 years, we started a medical laboratory, although it was called Bachelor of Biomedical Science. But now we have reviewed the curriculum and we have changed the name to Bachelor of Biomedical Laboratory Technology, BBLT. And also we have started Bachelor of Public Health and Bachelor of Environmental Health. So I'm teaching those 5 programs at Islamic University in Uganda with the campus at Shibuli. So that's where I am presenting.
You
So
talked about BML. Is that so?
a BMLT, Bachelor of Medical Laboratory,
BMLT.
a Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Technology. But before it was Bachelor of Biomedical Science, BBMS. There's no laboratory content there. But now laboratory is reflecting in the program, in this new curriculum. And thank God, and with my little effort, we were able to change from that BBMS to BMLT.
You often go back to your country?
Of course, I go annually. When I'm on leave, I go annually.
Do you belong to an association in your country?
Yes, we have Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists of Nigeria, which I'm a member.
How many do you think they are?
I left home 10 years ago, so I cannot say accurately, but at least it should be
You
more
don't
than
have an update?
it should be more than 200,000, 300,000.
300 subscribed members or active members? Are they registered?
Active members.
Active.
Yes, at least every year we produce like 200 new medical lab scientists, and we have like 50 universities offering medical lab science as a course. So every year times.
Do they register with the association automatically? How is the registration done?
There is a difference from what we have in Uganda. We have a council, Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria, and every year we register, we renew our license. So during the process of renewal our license, the council help the Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists, which is equivalent to this UMLTA, we renew our license. So during the process of renewal our license, the council help the Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists, which is equivalent to this UMLTA,
Yes.
is this council that help them to collect the annual subscription fee. So with that, it is easier. Yeah. So what you can do now here is maybe Allied Health Professional Council can help you to be collecting your due. Whenever your members go to Allied Health to renew their license every year, they can help you collect. But there's
So
an arrangement.
by default?
Not by default. Uganda, we have a council for only medical laboratory science practitioner. And you have also asked a question about the function of our own council. So they regulate the training of medical laboratory scientists in the university. After they have graduated also, they regulate the practice of medical laboratory scientists. Thirdly, they regulate the facility. They are the one empowered by law of Nigeria to monitor the practice of medical laboratory. So you cannot open a laboratory without the express permission from the Nigerian Medical Laboratory Science Council. So those are the 3 major functions: the training, the practice of the member, and also the facility. Yep.
How do you think we can collaborate with the Nigerian Laboratory Association?
Good enough. I'm here, so I can be a contact person. Yeah. I can link your president with our president in Nigeria. Then there's an idea I want to sell. I've been looking for the opportunity to sell it to Uganda. Apart from the national body, this Uganda Medical Laboratory Technology Association, we have other sub bodies. We have the national umbrella, other subgroups.
The way you stated them.
Yes. Skills.
So interesting. Actually, at least picked uh, that, and for students we have, but I think the programs haven't yet picked up the way you stated them.
Yes.
And the students who are watching us, you've at least got some idea, and these are the thoughts that you really needed to hear. Now, does the president of Nigeria know about your lab association or the profession? Do they exist as they know the country knows you exist?
Yes, the way we run, we have the president of Nigeria, then we have the ministers. We have the minister of health, and we have the state minister. I don't know what they call them here, but we have the minister of health state, who is like a deputy to the minister. So all of them are given certain portfolio to handle. So they know that this Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists of Nigeria exists. So through the ministers, if we need the attention of the president, we can get to the president. Then there is this act 2003, which empowers the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria with the three functions I told you about: training institutions, practice, and facility. It is the president of Nigeria that endorsed that act of the parliament. So he is aware of the existence of medical laboratory science.
That's the same way we should take, because we need the president to know. Okay, President Museveni, Kaguta Yoweri Museveni is a president of this country. To those who didn't know, is there a way we can engage him?
Yes, there is a way. We will not have direct access to the president, yes, but because I know in Uganda there is protocol. When a junior officer will introduce a senior, and that senior will introduce the new senior, like that. So we can go through with the permanent secretary, Minister of Health. Through that, we can get to the president, or we have a DG of Health, or anybody that is linked to the laboratory, like the director at the National Laboratory Service,
the one we had yesterday.
The one we had yesterday. So through them, we can be linked either to the Minister of Health. Then from the minister, we can be linked to the president. So I think there is a way we can do. We can't just jump the protocol and go to the president.
So before they call you, then they'll be like, how did that girl reach there?
Yes. Yes. Even we can use the minister, maybe Minister of Health, to link us with the Minister of Education, who happens to be the wife of the president. And from the wife, we can also get to the president. So those are the things I think.
One way to respect hierarchy.
Yes, we have to follow that hierarchy. I believe we can get to the president.
How do you sustain your association in that country? All the activities, how do you facilitate the meetings of the NEC? What are your sources of income to the association? Maybe how is your secretariat managed?
What we run in Nigeria, we have a state. Well, we have districts here in Uganda, but in Nigeria we have 36 states, and we have the Federal Capital Territory, which is Abuja. At times we call it 37 states. So each state has a president, or to differentiate them from the national president, we call them chairmen. We have chairman for each state. So there is a due that are being paid by members, I told you. So they pay to the state chairman, and certain percentage is remitted to the national body. That is one way. Then there are national levy. If you have any program, maybe you have a conference, we pay for the conference. If we have lawsuits, they tax all the members to pay. If we have, then when we are building the national secretariat, each member was taxed to pay. I told you it is easier to collect the money, because when you go and register for your license every year, you must pay along the payment of the license to our council. Then there are other sponsors. When you have program, you have sponsors. Then I don't know, maybe there are other grants from the government. I don't know of that, but there are many other sources of income apart from the subscription from the members. So possibly there are some grants from international body because I'm not a member of the national executive and I've left home about 10 years ago. So I might not have details to that, but I believe the subsidy we pay might not be enough.
You're going to give me the connection to the president of Nigeria.
Yeah, no problem. We can have that one done.
Yes.
We can have that done.
Maybe now that you left the other side, you're with us in Uganda, and I count you to be about the profession.
Yes.
And please, we have an association that is Umlta, the one.
We can have that one done.
Yes.
We can have that done.
Maybe now that is Umlta, the one I've identified you, I would request you become a member. Yes, you register with us. You be an active member. We have several.
I don't know. I don't know if I should say this one. You are the one that is new to me. I'm a registered member.
You're registered member.
Card carrying member. Wow. That's why I told you that. Even the last conference I was there. So
now one more last request is to request the members of IIU. How about that you're part of us already? Tell those members, let's preach the gospel. Tell them that please subscribe.
It will surprise you if I tell you that I've been an advocate. I can show you from my WhatsApp. I'm the one helping you to campaign for membership.
But
yes.
Coming to the university.
Yeah, you can come, no problem. But really, I've been doing the work. We have about 10 members who are medical lab scientists. But you know, the issue, we are in the university, we are academics. Once they do masters, maybe in microbiology or immunology, they might forget their background that they are lab scientists. I think that's the major challenge they're having. But I've been encouraging them that we need you to become members, and I've been doing that on behalf of the association.
I think members, you've heard for yourself, Dr. Salam is a member of Umlta. Just imagine you who is seated here, you've trained from Uganda, you've been here for years, and you're not yet subscribed, you're not yet a member, you've not registered. What are you waiting for? Please register with us and be a member. Then ask for accountability. Today, I call upon all of you to register, subscribe. We are ending the financial year. Please, the next year, let's be together. Thank you so much. Any closing remarks from you?
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be assisted with the association here. Yes. And the two previous regime, they know me very well. Even the last one, Patrick Alibo, is my friend, so he knows me very well. And the previous one, I've forgotten his name, the one that Alibo succeeded. So that you know that I've been with you for a long time, because I've spent 11 years here. So I want to encourage Ugandans, if we don't come together, we cannot channel our aspiration to the appropriate quarters. We need the population, we need unity, we need people to come together to come and support this new executive. If there's any rancor, we can sort it amicably within the profession, because there was a time I learned there were two parallel associations. There's an association. Yes, I said, so that you know that I am aware, but it was resolved, it become one association. So we should not cause anything that become a division again. So anybody that has any grievance, let us settle it amicably. Yeah, I want to also encourage us to go for further studies. If you want to be there, why we want them to listen to what you're saying, apart from your basic training, sky is not the limit. Take up the challenge, do masters, do PhD. Then you now know that there are many opportunities up there. You cannot be at the grassroots or at the base of the profession and be saying people should be doing it like this, they should do it like that. If you are there and you have good intention, you have good idea, give it to the current executives. Let them implement. Don't wait till when you say, I now become president. That's when I want to implement. Give them your suggestion now, so that we can go together, and together we can achieve. That is my advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Sarah.
Thank you so much.
From your busy schedule, I just hijacked you. We are glad to have him with the association. That is why. Then he has got to please have your blood even when you're not on the neck team. That's what the last remark he just made, that you don't first become the president for you to impact. Do the needful. The time is now for us all to be responsible for our association, to grow it, and have one voice. Bye bye. Thank you. We are still continuing with the conference. It is ending tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yes, it is a good afternoon as we finalize with the conference, the third African Test and Treat Initiative Conference at Silver Springs Hotel. Before me is an international figure that I want to bring to your attention, and the PRO Umlta. Umlta is Uganda Medical Laboratory Professionals Association, and we have the offices in Mulaga and CPHL. So when I caught you approaching, I was like, no, don't go without giving us a word. Could we know your name?
Thank you so much, Damari, for that introduction.
Yes.
Thank you for also capturing me when I was almost rushing out. And viewers, my name is Safari Galu Kiti. I am the president of the Association of Kenya Medical Laboratory Scientific Officers, acronymed as AKMLSO, or you can pronounce it as AKAMOLSO.
Okay.
I also serve as the Secretary General of the Federation of Laboratory Professionals in Africa. And for this meeting, I also came representing the President of the Federation of East Africa Medical Laboratory Scientists, acronymed as FEAMLS, or you can pronounce it as FEAMLS. So I had FEAMLS. Yes.
Okay.
So you can see I'm happy that you introduced me as international because of all those roles that you have mentioned.
Yes.
And I highly appreciate because the Kenyan Association has been working very closely with the Ugandan Association, the Uganda Medical Technologies Association. And we are happy that the collaboration is still existing and growing stronger.
Actually, I wanted to really talk about collaborations now that you've talked about it. And you know very well, we've just finished our elections, and we really hope to have more collaborations and partnership between FEMLSA and AKU.
AKAMOLSO, yes. AKAMOLSO.
Okay. So you're just traveling back to Kenya right now?
Yes.
How is Kenya and via laboratory technologies and sciences?
Well, Kenya, in terms of the medical laboratory profession, is doing well. Of course, a few challenges here and there, but despite the challenges, we have, as an association, we gave birth to a regulator. So in the medical laboratory profession in Kenya, the medical laboratory profession is regulated solely by a regulatory board that regulates only medical laboratory professionals. It is called the Kenya Medical Laboratory Technicians and Technologists Board, born way back in 1999, and it has an act of parliament, and it also anchored in law under Cap 253A laws of Kenya to regulate the medical laboratory professionals in terms of practice, and therefore we are very happy for that achievement, which is a few years old. We have a few challenges in terms of the structures and especially the structures of management. But we are, as an association, we're working very closely with the ministry to ensure that the management structures are streamlined to to the professionals' wishes. We also have a union to deal with the labor matters for the medical laboratory professionals. The union is called the Kenya National Union of Medical Laboratory Officers, acronymed as KNUMLO. Very long acronyms, that is the Kenyan style, but the union is the youngest organization within the medical laboratory professionals in Kenya, but it's about 3 years old. It is still laying up structures, especially for recognition agreements, and therefore underground, on the background, it is working towards ensuring that the labor relations with the employers are well streamlined.
That means they are helping the unemployed to get jobs.
Yes, one of the mandates that the union will play, or is playing even right away, is to ensure that the shortages, staff shortages within the medical laboratories that are operational are mitigated, and this can only be done through employment. So they are working closely with the PAMS, that is the Kenyan style, but the union is the youngest organization within the medical laboratory professionals in Kenya, but it's about 3 years old. It is still laying up structures, especially for recognition agreements, and therefore underground, on the background, it is working towards ensuring that the labor relations with the employers are well streamlined.
That means they are helping the unemployed to get jobs.
Yes, one of the mandates that the union will play, or is playing even right away, is to ensure that the shortages, staff shortages within the medical laboratories that are operational are mitigated, and this can only be done through employment. So they are working closely with the Public Service Commission and county governments, because we have county public service boards also, to ensure that whenever they are employing, they agitate to ensure that good numbers are employed for the medical laboratory professionals, because we have many graduates who are out there unemployed, and they're still looking for employment.
Good.
And yet in the medical laboratories, we have a lot of shortages. For example, in the county governments, majority of the level 3 and level 2 facilities, that is health centers and dispensaries, you'll find that they have labs, but only one laboratory professional is working in a lab all alone. So when they fall sick, when they are going on leave, when they go to any kind of emergencies, the labs remain closed during that particular time.
I didn't hear you talk about the council. Do you have one independently for lab?
Yes, we call it a board.
It's the board.
It's the board.
Okay.
Yes, other professionals call them councils, but for the medical laboratory professional, we call it the board. And the law is very explicit to show you that medical laboratory scientific officers usually is reserved a total of 7 positions into the board, with the president of the association becoming a member anchored in the law as the chair of the disciplinary committee of the board.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you attract membership? That side, how do you make registrations? How do you go about it?
Okay, there's a lot of revolution that is going on now in terms of registration because of course, the technology. But previously, we used to ensure that in the beginning, it was automatic that when you qualified, the national government used to employ. So during that time, it was automatic that once you are employed, you become a member of the association. It was baptism by fire that particular time. It was not voluntary, though the constitution says it is voluntary membership. So things have revolutionized, and changes have come up. Nowadays, now we have to reach to the membership. So we usually have students associations, and in our association constitution, we have student membership. So the students become members when they are in the training institutions. And then when they qualify, they transit to become professional members when they have qualified.
Is Is that payment they made when they are still students still qualify them to be?
When they are students, they have we have different rates, different membership rates.
Us men and women of Uganda, serving in the medical laboratory. Bless us with knowledge and wisdom from above. Medical laboratory we cherish and adore. Medical laboratory, wonderful profession, the core of medicine. Gone are the days of blind treatment and nation. Medical laboratory is here to bridge the gap. We no longer guess medical condition. Medical laboratory we cherish and adore. Medical laboratory, wonderful profession, the core of medicine. Let us rejoice and be glad, all Ugandans, generation now and the next to come. Medical laboratory is here to manage disease outbreak through surveillance and through research.